What if the loneliest moment of your day, eating alone, could be fixed by watching a stranger chew? 3 million people say yes every single night, and the reason why will completely rewire how you think about modern loneliness. Here's what makes this strange. The country where this exploded, South Korea, has 97% smartphone ownership, according to Statista, blazing fast internet, social media everywhere, and yet a loneliness crisis so severe the government declared it a national emergency in 2023. How does the most connected country on Earth become one of the loneliest? That answer reveals everything. Here's the number that stops people cold. According to a 2023 report by the Korean Ministry of Health and Welfare, over 6 million South Koreans, roughly 12% of the entire population, describe themselves as severely socially isolated. That's not just people who feel a little lonely on a Friday night. These are people who report having almost no meaningful human contact for weeks, sometimes months. And right in the middle of this crisis, a completely unexpected phenomenon exploded online. Mukbang. Pronounced mukbang. It literally translates to eating broadcast. Someone sits in front of a camera, eats a massive meal, sometimes quietly, sometimes loudly, and millions of people tune in to watch, live, in real time. The biggest mukbang creators in Korea pull 3 million views per video. Some earned over $100,000 a month just from people watching them eat. But here's the question nobody is asking loudly enough. Why? Why would millions of people choose to watch a stranger eat instead of, say, eating with a friend? The answer reveals something extraordinary about modern human psychology. And it starts with something that happened to Korean dinner tables about 30 years ago. To understand mukbang, you have to understand what eating together means in Korean culture, and how completely that changed. For centuries, the Korean dinner table was the social center of family life. Eating together wasn't just a habit, it was a ritual. Koreans have a word, bapsang, which refers to the table where the family gathers to share rice. The act of eating together was so deeply tied to family identity that asking, "Have you eaten?" "밥 먹었어?" became the standard Korean greeting, the same way English speakers say, "How are you?" Food wasn't just fuel, it was connection. Then South Korea's economy modernized at an almost violent speed. Between 1960 and 2000, South Korea transformed from one of the poorest countries on Earth into the world's 12th largest economy. That growth came at a price. Work hours skyrocketed. According to the OECD, South Korean workers log an average of 1,915 hours per year, among the highest in the developed world. People moved to cities for jobs. Families scattered. Young Koreans started living alone in tiny one-room apartments called goshwon. By 2023, Statistics Korea reported that 34.5% of all Korean households were single-person households. 1 in 3 Korean homes now has just one person eating alone every single night. The bapsang, the sacred family table, collapsed, and the psychological damage was enormous. So when mukbang appeared around 2009 on a Korean streaming platform called Africa TV, it didn't just go viral. It filled a void that millions of people didn't even know how to name. Here's what makes mukbang genuinely fascinating from a scientific perspective. It's not just entertainment.
Watching someone eat triggers something real inside the human brain. Neuroscientists call it mirror neurons. When you watch someone eat, especially when you hear the sounds of chewing, slurping, and swallowing, your brain partially simulates the experience of eating with them. You feel less alone at the table. Not metaphorically, Neurologically, a 2020 study published in the journal Appetite found that people who ate while watching social eating videos reported significantly higher levels of meal satisfaction and lower feelings of loneliness compared to people who ate alone in silence. The screen creates a kind of parasocial companionship, a fake but felt sense of shared presence. And mukbang creators understand this instinctively. Watch any top Korean mukbang video carefully. The creators almost never just eat. They look directly into the camera. They say things like, "Are you eating with me tonight?" They react to viewer comments in real time. They build a ritual of togetherness, one that millions of isolated Koreans clearly desperately need. But wait, there's a layer here that goes even deeper, and this is the part most people completely miss. You've probably noticed that mukbang videos are extremely loud. The crunching, the slurping, the smacking, sounds that most Western cultures consider deeply rude at a dinner table. In mukbang, those sounds are the whole point. Why? Because sound is the most powerful trigger of social memory. According to research from Oxford University professor Charles Spence, the sounds of eating are deeply linked to social bonding. For thousands of years, humans only heard those sounds when they were surrounded by other people eating. Your brain literally associates eating sounds with safety and belonging. When you're alone in a silent apartment and you hear someone eating loudly through your screen, your brain receives a primitive signal. You are not alone. There are people nearby. You are part of a group. This is also why ASMR eating content, a close cousin of mukbang, exploded globally. It's not just relaxing, it's neurologically reassuring. Korean mukbang creators figured this out before the science did. They amplified every sound on purpose. Some use microphones specifically designed to capture the texture of food, because they discovered, probably by instinct, that the louder the eating sounds, the more connected their viewers felt. And connected viewers keep watching. They donate money. They come back tomorrow. They build a relationship with a stranger eating noodles, because that stranger is the closest thing to a dinner companion they have. Here's where this story gets genuinely uncomfortable, because mukbang isn't just a Korean story, it's a warning. South Korea reached this point of mass isolation faster than most countries because it modernized faster than most countries. But the same forces, urbanization, smaller households, longer work hours, digital-first social lives, are reshaping every developed nation right now. In the United States, 29% of adults now live alone, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. In the United Kingdom, loneliness affects an estimated 3.83 million people so severely that the government created a dedicated minister for loneliness in 2018. The pattern is global. Mukbang didn't create loneliness. It revealed loneliness that was already there. It gave people a way to cope with something they couldn't fix, the disappearance of the shared table. And this is the part that's worth sitting with for a moment. Humans spent roughly 300,000 years eating together, around fires, at long tables, in loud, chaotic family kitchens. That shared eating ritual was how we built trust, resolved conflicts, and felt like we belonged to something larger than ourselves. We built cities, smartphones, and streaming platforms. And somehow along the way, we ended up eating alone in front of a screen, watching a stranger eat, just to feel less empty. Mukbang is a symptom, a creative, ingenious, billion-dollar symptom of a world that forgot how to sit down together. The bop song didn't just disappear from Korean apartments. It's quietly disappearing from dinner tables everywhere. And 3 million views per video is how the loneliness screams back. If this story made you think differently about your own dinner table, hit subscribe. Every single day uncovers the hidden stories behind what billions of people eat, do, and believe. Now tell me, when was the last time you ate a meal with someone else? Fully present. No phones. Drop your answer below. I genuinely want to know.
And next, discover why 100 million Ethiopians share one plate with their bare hands, why refusing to eat from it is the deepest insult in their culture, and what that single ritual reveals about the one thing modern society is desperately losing: